Hello, so this chapter is focused on flexibility, which is defined as the range of motion. Many things limit flexibility, but the main ones are our joints. So there are four types of stretches. There's static, which is shown here, which some static is meant to be held for 15 to 20 seconds max. So here I'm only doing it for a couple seconds just to kind of show you. When holding this, 15, 20 seconds max, no more than that. So the focus is on locking specific joints into place to stretch the muscles to their greatest possible length. So these are just some static stretches. Here I'm stretching my hamstrings out. Earlier I was stretching my arms. And then next we have our dynamic. So dynamic stretching is getting more muscles involved and engaged without locking any joints into place. So here high knees are very common. Same with butt kickers as well. And then a main one that gets a lot of muscles going is karaoke with the high knee lift over. Tula was getting in my way. And then third would be our ballistic stretching, which ballistic stretching is where a muscle group uses momentum to stretch past its max point and is helped with active contraction, so arm swings. So it's helping us get past what our max point of where they can be stretched to. So you have your arm swings, you have your leg swings, Frankensteins, those help get the full stretch. And then lastly, we have our PNF stretching, which is our proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, which is stretching a muscle immediately after a max contraction. So this involves fully stretching a muscle and pushing toward the contraction and toward the resistance. So as you can see here, I point to it. I'll show you. So what I'm doing is I'm stretching, pulling it all the way back, and pushing forward with all my muscles, contracting it, and right that's where I'm feeling it. So that is PNF stretching. So another important part of stretching would be self-myofascial release, or commonly known as foam rolling. And when you foam roll, you need to find your target point and put pressure on them for about 15 seconds. If you do any more, it will damage it. So about 15-20 seconds, that's the best. So you could have 37 target points at once, whatever it is. Just find those and put the pressure on those continuously. And then lastly, we have my overhead squat video. And here you can see how terrible I am at squatting right now. So from the anterior view, you can see that my feet turn out and my knee moves outward. So this shows that I need to focus on stretching my medial gastrocnemius and medial hamstring, among others. So now next, from the lateral view, you can see that I have an excessive forward lean. My lower back, it arches, and my arms fall forward, so I need to stretch my hip flexors, my latissimus dorsi, and my erector spinae. And then here from the posterior view, you can see that my heels raise, and I have an asymmetrical weight shift to the right, so I need to stretch my soleus, my hamstrings, and my tensor fascial latae. So when I do have the asymmetrical weight shift to my right, that shows that my right leg is my dominant leg, and so my left leg is trying to straighten out sooner, so my right leg is taking all the pressure on it.